ਵੈਲਕਮ ਅੱਜ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਸਟੱਡੀ ਵਿਦ ਜੱਸੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਪ ਸੋ ਯੂ ਆਲ ਆਰ ਗੁੱਡ ਆਈ ਐਮ ਆਲਸੋ ਗੁੱਡ। ਵੀਡੀਓ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਐਂਡ ਤੱਕ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਖਣਾ और वीडियो में लाइक शेयर चैनल सबसक्राइब करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलना और बेल आइकन जरूर प्रेस करना ताकि जो भी कोई नवी वीडियो अपलोड की जाए तो उनका नोटिफिकेशन मिल सके तो तुम उस वीडियो में देख सको। और जो वीडियो फस्ट टाइम देख रहा रिक्वेस्ट है चैनल पर जरूर विजिट करो। उत्ते बहुत सारिया वीडियोज़ पे जी कॉम्पीटेटिव एग्जाम रिगार्डिंग थोड़े लिए यूजफुल हो सकती ने, जिमें कि PSTET के पंजाबी इंग्लिश CDP एंड SST दी क्लासिस पईयां ने, पंजाब पुलिस कांस्टेबल दी भी पईयां ने, पटवारी दी भी पईयां ने, कंप्यूटर ਦੀਆਂ ਪਈਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੇਪਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਨੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਟਿਵ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਲਈ ਕੰਪਲਸਰੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ PSTET ਦੇ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਦੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਮੇਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰਿਓ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਦੀ ਲੱਗੀ। ਪ੍ਰੋਨਾਊਂਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ 'ਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਸੌਰੀ ਫॉर दैट, ਬਟ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਨਾ ਕਰਿਓ ਕਿ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਆਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਗੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਉਣ, ਕਮੈਂਟ ਬਟ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰਿਓ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ PSTET ਦੇ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਦੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਆਪਾਂ CDP SST पंजाबी एंड इंग्लिश की रेगुलर क्लासेस ले रहे हैं। सो इंग्लिश की आप क्लास में स्टार्ट करते हैं। एवरी स्किल इज़ रिक्वायर्ड थ्रू अ लॉट ऑफ, कहते कोई भी स्किल है उन्हें की चाहिए वा प्रैक्टिस। इन दी टीचिंग लर्निंग ऑफ इंग्लिश दी मेन स्किल्स सर कहते जो टीचिंग लर्निंग का जो प्रोसैस होंगे इंग्लिश के मेन स्किल्स की होंगे ने, लिसनिंग भी होंगी है, स्पीकिंग भी होंगी, रीडिंग भी होंगी है, तो राइटिंग भी होंगी है। सो ऑल अबव इज़ द राइट आंसर। नैक्सट क्वेश्चन है लिसनिंग स्किल्स इज रिलेटेड टू, जी लिसनिंग स्किल्स है कादे नाल रिलेट करती है, ऑडियो सेंस के नाल ते स्पीच ना दोनों के नालों करती है। स्पीकिंग स्किल इज़ द बेसिस ऑफ गुड लर्निंग ऑफ अ लैंग्वेज। नैक्सट क्वेश्चन है लिसनिंग स्किल मेक्स स्पीकिंग स्किल इफेक्टिव एंड वर्केबल। सो सी इज़ द राइट आंसर। द एजुकेशनल प्रोसेस इज बेस्ड ऑन स्पीकिंग प्रोसेस एंड लिसनिंग स्किल्स बोथ। नेक्स्ट oral composition can also be used for the developing the स्पीकिंग स्किल। नैक्सट है इन दी क्लास शुड बी डिवाइडेड इनटू स्मॉल ग्रुप, जी क्लास है कहते करना स्मॉल ग्रुप्स के डिवाइड करना चाहिए। पेपर वेट है नहीं इस करके आप कहते कैप के नाल वो कर रहे हैं। Reading involves recognition of sounds and written symbols. So C is the right option. Next, at present, reading is taught so that a person is able to recognize words, to understand the meaning of words, to change ideas. All above is the right answer. Next question is which method is known as dull and boring method? The alphabetic method. Next, the students learn phrases and they learn the language. Next, his mother was very angry dash her with her. My mother-in-law is blind dash one eye of one eye. Janardhan was appointed dash the post of section officer to the post of. Compare Gandhi dash Karl Marx with Karl Marx. Next, when a person reads anything, his eyes go on moving along with the printed symbols and written symbols. So C is the right option. Writing is one of the communication skills and language skills. So C is the right option. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है द स्किल्स ऑफ राइटिंग कैन बी टॉट विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिफरेंट अप्रोचेस। दे आर कौन कौन सी अप्रोच है? ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच, मॉडल बेस्ड अप्रोच, प्रोसेस ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच, ऑल अबव। नेक्स्ट है ए लाइट डैश टू द ह्यूमिडिटी एडेड, ए लाइट एडेड टू द ह्यूमिडिटी। नेक्स्ट राधा's heart dash at the sight of the beautiful jewelry, Radha leapt. Next Anil was dash for his blasphemous statements on the religious leaders, excommunicated. Her spectacles simply would not rest on the dash of her nose bridge. It is difficult to put a dash nosy and meet some neighbors up with Nosian. The lonesome valley was dash like a graveyard, quiet. Next, his first failure did not dash him from making another attempt. There. For a few seconds, Sudhir was dash blinded by the powerful light of coming totally. Next, asking learners to suggest an alternative title to a story would encourage them to revise the story mentally and think critically about it. बिल्कुल right है चीज. Next, writing can be best enhanced through preparing drafts after brainstorming and editing further. Next, an essay on the topic population is an example of and expository text. वीडियो को लाइक शेयर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करना, इट्स माई हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट. Next, according to the critical period hypothesis, which of the following factor is linked to the language acquisition process biological age? Next question है, the objective of three language formula is to ensure the promotion of multilingualism in the curriculum. Pronunciation problem हो रही है, sorry for that. Next question, which is not a compulsory component of model reading? Correct spelling. Next question. After narrating the story of the hare and the tortoise, a teacher asks learner to focus on the word which describe the qualities of either hare or the tortoise and then tells them that such words are called as adjectives. The teacher is trying to teach grammar in a context. Next question. The most important device used by teacher for recapitulation is questioning. Next question. Preparatory reading may also be called incidental reading. Next question. Which of the following method of teaching reading lays emphasis on the individual unit of thought and language? The sentence method. Next, silent reading may be preparatory in nature and reversory in nature. So, this is the right option. Next question. Inner phrases, words, and the phases of language are classified according to the simplicity in meaning. Next question. Received pronunciation is the type of speech model used by the native speaker of Southeast England. Next question. Which among the following is not a technique of evaluation? Acquisition. Morphology is the study of word structure. Next, which among these is not a feature of connected speech? Scanning. Next question. SQ3R teaching of reading is survey, question, read, recite, review. Next है, when a student tries to locate a specific piece of information in a text, she is using scanning process of reading. Next question. The ability of persons to achievely produce their own speech and writing is called their active language knowledge. Next, a word or phrase which has been taken from one language and used in another language is known as borrowing. A word or expression that has lost its originality or effectiveness because it has been used too often is known as clutch. Cognates are used in the teaching of vocabulary. Role play, group discussion, presentation, and the mock interviews are examples of activities that help gauge the speaking skill of the examee. Next, a fluency in English can be developed through creating opportunities to use the target language. Next, teachers help learners construct their knowledge in English by enabling them to see the relationship between their prior knowledge and the new knowledge to be got. Next question. Which of the following is true about the comprehension? It is an active process in which the reader works to contract a meaningful message from a text. Next, scanning means to read repeatedly for specific information. Next, the main objective of teaching of second language is appropriate and the spontaneous use of language for at least daily processes. Next question. The primary objects of teaching literature to elementary school learners is to teach them language through literature. Next, which of these is not the principle of extensive reading? Reading speed is quite slow. Next, meaning of a word is construction. Next, defining silences and oxymoron. Oral means to hear. Expository writing means writing for information. Next question. Scanning means reading for a specific fact. Next, dictation is important to assess learners' listening skills. Next, a learner does not have language comprehension problem if she able to grasp the broad idea of the given text. Which evaluating dictation of poems, the teacher should focus more the learners' intonation and the modulation. Which one of these is not true? In the first 3 years, the children develop meta language competence. Next question. Organization of arguments and ideas is paragraphs is an important step of writing essay. When a child is asked to recite a poem, it can help the teacher to test proficiency in speaking. Next, a test of listening comprehension, a test of receptive skills. Next question. Mother tongue influence can be effectively minimized in the classroom by giving inputs from the target language in a simple graded manner. Next question. Interactive listening is listening and responding. Next question. Reading skills can be developed best by focus on the use of words from contrast in the text. Next question. While writing a notice, the writer should prefer to passive voice. Where will you add disclosure in the letter? Below the signature and in the left side of margin. Communicative language teaching replaced basically situational language teaching. Next question. Reading as a holistic process include shapes of the letter and the sound linked with them, meaning of the word sentence and the sentence structure, the ability to anticipate and the predict all of above. All of above. Next question. In which stage of writing exercise the final product is linguistically determined by the teacher? Controlled writing. Next question. Which of the following statement is false? One activity cannot be utilized for assigning many abilities. Next question. Which of the following is the synonym of the extensive reading? Library reading, supplementary reading, independent silent reading, all above is the right answer. Next question. The assessment of a child should aim at finding gaps in the children, planning future strategies. Which of the following is the formal activity of conducting oral test? Question answer, storytelling, reading about. D is the right option. Next question. The reading sub skills which should be focused for the developing reading proficiency among the student including extended reading, reading for in defense, scanning a text, all above, all above. As the video the second last question. Ongoing continues as a formative evaluation can become meaningful only when both teacher and learners take responsibility of their own progress. Video the last question. Language evaluation should focus on achievement with respect to particularly syllabi, measurement of language proficiency both. होप सो वीडियो ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਭ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਯੂਸਫੁਲ ਲੱਗੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਕ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਚੈਨਲ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰਨਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਭੁੱਲਿਓ ਆਲ ਦੀ ਬੈਸਟ ਆਲ ਆਫ ਯੂ ਫॉर ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੈਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫ PSTET एग्जाम थैंक यू